Okay, so he's got a hinge in the vise and he's going to pre-drill it. So it'll be really easy to put on.
Unfortunately, they didn't come pre-drilled.
Yeah, they normally come pre-drilled, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yep, he's sniffing around his crate. I gotta collapse it and put it away. We don't need it anymore. Yay! Woohoo! Pretty funny. Okay, we're placing the hinges, trying to figure out where he wants them. Okay, so before he starts, I wanted to let you know that the reason I didn't see you guys or him cut it down and weld it was I had to hold on to the little dog. I don't want him to go blind, and he's looking at it as things welding, and that's not good. So that is the reason you missed that part. Everybody missed that part. Okay, so we're measuring and to get the middle bars in. Pretty cool. Looks like he's cut some of them. Make sure they're the same width apart, so it looks universal. As you can see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 4. And he's got 3 left on each side to weld. So he's coming along. Looks good. Oh,
This one broke.
Oh, wow.
So you got to re-weld it, and then weld the 3 pieces.
Looks good, then.
Then I can flip it over and try to weld the back sides. And
that looks really, really good.
Strengthen those.
And then you welded the hinge or no?
Yeah,
hinges are welded. Look at that.
You're going to have to help hold it while I screw it in.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, I thought I'd mention before we get to work on some of these little welding activities. This is my little MIG welder from Harbor Freight that I got like 10, 15 years ago for like 99 bucks. It's a decent little unit. Runs on 120 volts, standard household plug-in. It doesn't consume a lot of power. That's why it can go on standard household instead of a 240 volt line. Anyway, I wanted to emphasize, read your manuals real carefully. If you've never done this before, if you pick one of these up. They are handy to have around the house for little small projects. Anyway, I just wanted to also share that, you know, use your little safety shields carefully and properly per the instructions. There's also other more modern ones, which I really haven't given this one a good try yet. They have all kinds of fancy electronics in it for shielding and protecting your eyes. And anyway, those are interesting little new technologies today. But basically these things are very simple. When you're hooking up the parts that you're going to weld, you want to clamp on or at least make contact if the teeth don't open enough to ground the metal parts that to ground it, because it's really just one big loop of current going through this thing. And this is your little gun and trigger for controlling the wire flow. to feed it.
Okay, let me zoom up. Show them the trigger again.
Yeah, a little trigger here. You can control the wire feed speed. This right here's where the wire comes out. You can adjust this to a faster speed. Just depends on how fast you're comfortable operating and trying to get that little bead of metal there. Anyways, a very basic unit. Let me show you the inside if it'll open up for me. Because you do have to initially feed a spool of wire, welding wire. This is the reel here. I've still got plenty left. And you got to feed it through here. These little wheels inside here will help feed it through and down to your little gun and trigger here. And the wire comes out here.
Okay.
And it's kind of shaped like this to help keep the gases that are inside the wire that help make the weld happen, because it won't arc properly if there's like too much oxygen. So there's some inert gas, I believe, inside of the wire here, and that's how it operates. And this is really a simple little nice basic household unit. They're cheap little brands, but it's great for household use.
Just once in a while when you have something you got to get done.
If you're doing much bigger projects, much thicker walled steel, this little wire and what it does won't cut it for you. You really want to get a much bigger unit, a lot more power consumption, and a bigger investment. But if you want to get into this, this is a good place to start for having a little household help for welding metal real strong.
Okay. All right. other side is welded, we'll turn it over and do the same thing. And they say, if you can guess what this sound is, you win tickets to go see Elvis. That's what it makes.
Let's see how well this works.
Maybe when you flip it over. Look at it. And you're trying to turn your head, but you can turn your head back. You named it weird, and so you missed the whole picture. Okay, turning it over, we do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so here it is primed. It's drying, and then it'll be, well, then he's going to paint it. So, and then we'll order something to put on the front of it that he'll kind of tack on there. And yeah, stay tuned. You're almost out of paint. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, you see it.
Get it up.
Yep. Looks good. Looks like the cactus has a bloom on it. Kind of cool. Looks like a couple of them dried and fell off. Pretty neat.
Okay.
Not too shabby.
Need just some kind of latching mechanism. Right now, the wood's so tight, it's kind of holding it in place.
Okay.
I have to sand the wood down up. Right up here is where it's rubbing. We need a little more play here than a latch mechanism. But for right now, I should keep the dog in, don't you think?
Yep. Definitely keep the dog in.
Then I got to repair these little stone pieces.
Yeah, but that's just a little bit of mortar.
Okay, can you...
That'll work, right?
Try to gently come in, open the door.
Okay, and that's what it looks like. And there's a kind of a close-up. Not too shabby. Just a little tweaking and a latch, and we got it. Nice. Good job, Thane.